This is Fleet and Footy on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network, sponsored by Alive Credit Union.
Yeah, I like this. A little live look at the baseball grounds of Jacksonville. We got a big one tonight for the Jumbo Shrimp. Your former home, by the way, of the Jacksonville Armada from the early days. We played soccer on that field. Sure did. See that dirt? It was gone at great expense, but they put in turf every single game and had to destroy the mound and rebuild the mound. It was something. Soccer in a baseball stadium. And hey, if you're free, 5 hours from now, go check out the Jumbo Shrimp in a must-win, winner-takes-all championship game for the International League title. It would be their first AAA championship since 1968, which was the last year that they really played in the International League before they went to AA for a long time, and now they've been back in it AAA for about 4 or 5 years. So, chance to win a title. But that's baseball. This is soccer. We're here on Fleet and Footy, and we're ready to talk a whole lot of soccer for this next hour before we head on down to the ballpark later tonight and root on the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. You got the shirt on for the sake of Crustacean Nation, Big Lou. Love to see it.
Stuart, I'll be there. You know me.
I know
I gotta be
there.
there.
You're a diehard, man. You were listening on the radio for Scott Kornberg's call the other day.
I was.
It's good stuff.
I couldn't get
look
the
at this
feed.
Guy. Yes, it is.
I had some insider info that we do pretty well.
Scampy gave you the insider info?
Yeah. I saw him earlier that week, so it was pretty nice to catch up.
I see that. Yes. Yeah. Did you catch up?
Yeah.
Some long, in-depth conversations with you and Corbin and Scampy?
Yeah, me, Corbin, and Scampy, just trying to get the people of Jacksonville excited about Jacksonville sports that morning.
All right. Was Southpaw also there?
Southpaw was not there.
Okay. They just sent Scampy.
Yeah, just
Southpaw was probably getting some hacks in, getting some swings in, getting ready for the series. All right, I'm delaying for no reason. We got stuff to talk about right off the top of the show because we actually have a guest here to talk about a big weekend coming up when it comes to college soccer here in the River City, and that's because it's the River City Rumble. We love the River City Rumble in every single sport. If you don't know, that's when the University of North Florida meets up with Jacksonville University in all sports. They tally up the points at the end of the year, and old wooden barrel is given to the winner. So every sport matters in this rivalry between crosstown rivals in UNF and JU. So if we're ready, let's go ahead and bring in Coach Ali Simmons. Coach, appreciate you jumping in on the show here with me and Big Lou to talk about this one. And you guys are getting set to play host at the great stadium down there, Southern Oak, to take on UNF. How excited are you guys for this matchup to start off ASUN play?
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me. Yeah, we're really excited. We're very, very excited to get going, play in front of our home crowd. To get the conference opener as the River City Rumble at home is a great opportunity to put our non-conference work to play. But we're really excited to host Coach Davies in the UNF on a Saturday.
You talk about that non-conference work, and you guys have had some serious tests here over this early part of the season, played some really good teams, and I feel like this year, you definitely have to be clicking at all cylinders with only 6 ASUN games. It seems like a very small amount when you're playing round robin with the 3 other teams here in the state of Florida, but you got to be at your best for this short kind of ASUN season.
Yeah, I mean, in all sports, conference play matters, but you hit the nail on the head. When you're only playing 3 teams twice, home and away, there's no secrets, right? You're gonna play 3 hours of soccer against each of those opponents. Just makes the 3 points and the points mean that much more, and really add to the rivalry from that standpoint. So yeah, you're very much correct on that.
I'm going to take it back a little bit, Coach Simmons, to the off season. You had a lot of movement going on. A ton of seniors graduated from the team last year. What was the roster building like over the off season?
Yeah, great question. I mean, college athletics has changed, right? The multiple transfers, the COVID years, and as you touched on, we were very old last year. We had one freshman who was actually at 21. So we had to replace 14 great people, great players, and recruiting is a full-time job. It is call me at any hour. I've actually got a call with someone on the other side of the world in about half hour, and someone else later on. It's a relentless job. But it's a very enjoyable because it's, those phone calls that you have turn into potentially that person coming onto campus and you spending 4 years with them. So it's very rewarding. And it's been a long and extensive process. I think you've seen with basketball in particular, I think it was Patino who kind of said that they don't recruit freshmen anymore. So you've kind of seen a bit of a swing with the Power 5, Power 4 schools going after transfers, which has actually opened up high quality freshmen now. So it's kind of swung the other way, which is why our freshman class, we've got 8 freshmen who've played significant minutes, most of them. So it's kind of, it swings back and forth. You're always adapting in college athletics.
Yeah, we're looking at the graphic right now for the River City Rumble. Southern Oaks Stadium, of course, coming up this Saturday. It's a green out if you choose to support the Jacksonville University Dolphins. I'd imagine blue. Blue is what UNF will wear for that one, as they often do. And I love these games because, the rival fans can easily come and attend. It's just right across town. You're able to come on up, come support both programs, and be able to make it a great environment for these players that we're seeing here on the graphic. I want to touch on the guy in the middle here, Christian Sekanina, a guy we got to see quite a bit over the summer with the Jacksonville Armada U23s. You talk about not having that many older players. Well, Christian is that. He's a veteran leader. What's he been like for you as a leader, maybe in that room to kind of help some of those younger guys come along?
Yeah, Chris Seck has been great. He's been great since I've got here 2.5 years ago. He's the ASUN Scholar Athlete of the Year. He's top 25 DCOB. He's top 1% Green Key. He's completed his university experience off the field, and we're hoping that he can complete the on-field part this year. But he's been a great leader. He's mature. He's got great competition. Coach Gary, he's done a tremendous job with all 4 goalkeepers, and Simon Havoc has been really brilliant in pushing Chris again. And yeah, Sek has been very good. That relationship between captain and head coach is really crucial, and I'm very lucky to have him as our captain.
Speaking on another Armada tie and going a little bit back to that roster building, Josh Morera is on your coaching staff, and I noticed you got a couple Canadians on the squad this year. Is there anything you can tell me about assistant coach J-Mo?
Yeah, I would love to. I could talk about J-Mo all day. He's done a brilliant job. Obviously, he had a challenging playing career towards the end with different injuries. And he's morphed into a very good coach, him and Michael. And Josh, as you correctly identified, went up to Canada, gave him some responsibility on a recruiting standpoint. And Kylis and Dante, he went and identified them. Dante's coming out of the TFC Academy, Toronto, same as JMO, and he went up there, recruited him. We flew him and his mum in for a visit, and he picked us over a lot of schools. So we are very, very, very grateful to that part. And JMO's done a really, really great job, and I'm so excited to see his future in college athletics and soccer in general. And the same for Michael Garrahy too, a former Armada guy too. Yeah. I'm very lucky to have the staff we have with Coach Buckner too.
All right, well, we'll wrap this up with one kind of on-the-field question. I know you got work to do. You got to get ready for this big one coming up on Saturday, River City Rumble, 7 o'clock, Southern Oaks Stadium will be a green out for the JU faithful at the Oak Shroud Arlington campus. So come out and support. I guess on the field, Coach, what does JU need to do to come away with those 3 points at the end of the match?
We need to be disciplined for 90 minutes. If you want all the cliche answers, we've lost.
We love cliche answers in sports. We love them.
We've lost 4 games in the last 5 minutes against ranked opponents, 2 of them, and that can't happen. And that absolutely cannot happen in conference play. We need to stick to our game plan. We need to be disciplined in the right moments. We need to defend set pieces well, and we need to apply pressure and earn the right to play our game in their half and get a positive result against the reigning champs.
I lied. One more quick one. You mentioned the reigning champs, and UNF is playing just as well here in 2025. What are they doing so well that's allowing them to knock off an FAU? And that's a team that you guys played as well, so kind of similar opponent where you can maybe draw something from watching their game film against them.
Yeah, that one's trickier. They were missing a few players, FAU, when they went down to 10 men, but UNF were excellent in that game. I mean, Coach Davies scheduled a very hard opening 2 weekends up in Wisconsin, which they'd won, Marquette, and then they went to California. So he kind of put them in the deep end early, and now they've had 5. They're coming off 5 wins, and we're respectful, not fearful, but respectful of what they do. They play a 3-4-3. They get their wing backs nice and high. They keep us good with the feet. They play a nice playing through the middle. And they've obviously scored a lot of goals. So we're expecting the best version of UNF, and we wouldn't have it any other way.
All right, Coach Ali Simmons from the Jacksonville University Dolphins. Thank you so much for taking some time out here leading up to the River City Rumble. I've always said it, when it comes to the River City Rumble, doesn't matter the sport. It's great when both teams are playing at a high level and we get that great competition between the two. So cannot wait for Saturday night at Southern Oak Stadium. Coach, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Have a good afternoon.
All right, that is head coach Ali Simmons from the Jacksonville University Dolphins talking about the River City Rumble. Are you excited for the River City Rumble this week, Lou?
I am. It happens on the men's and the women's side
That's
this
right.
weekend.
We're going to get to that in a bit.
On opposite campuses, but unfortunately, I'll be not in the 904. I'll be down in the 305.
What? How dare you?
I'll be down in the 305 working, but I wish I could attend these games. These games are always hotly contested. The crowd is always fantastic. You get the students there; they get really into it. And at Southern Oak Stadium, we know the confines are tight there. So it's an awesome place to watch soccer, and I hope Ali and the Finns get that dub. I'm a little bit partial here, as I do call some of these
call
JU
games for the Jacksonville University Dolphins. I am impartial. I'm just here for a good time. That's how I always like to say. Like when I go to a high school football game, they're always like, "Oh, are you rooting for us to win?" I'm like, "No, I'm rooting for a lot of highlights very quickly.
I'm rooting for touchdowns. Yep.
Touchdowns in the first quarter are what I'm rooting for, and I hope both teams have a good time because we cover all 70 of you high schools in our area. So I want you all to do well, unless you're playing a team from outside our area, in which case, forget them. You know, like if we're playing a team from the House of Mouse, forget them. We're playing a team from way down in Fort Myers, forget them. All about the Jacksonville teams, local teams all the way, baby. Anyhow, good times. All right, so I'm glad Coach was able to join us here. He moved some stuff around to get on the show, man.
Yeah,
I love that dedication.
I got
guy
the
wants
contacts,
to talk about his team.
Scampy, Ali Simmons.
Yeah, man.
My contacts are deep in Jacksonville.
Yes, Lou. They very much are. Anyhow, for those just joining, welcome into Fleet and Footy. We kind of jumped right into an interview there. We weren't able to really settle in, but we do have a big baseball game coming up tonight with the Jumbo Shrimp. 7 o'clock, so excited about that. As mentioned, you're repping Crustacean Nation. Where'd you get that one at?
This is pretty old.
Yeah?
They got this on clearance.
That's okay.
No. I don't really know. I couldn't tell. Oh, it's Nike. It's pretty nice.
All right.
Got the Nike on the side.
Sure.
And then I got the new Dream
let's,
18 hat.
Let's transition here and talk a little Dream 18. I'm wearing the shirt right now.
That's nice.
Completely by coincidence. I didn't know you'd be wearing Dream 18 gear as well.
I didn't know we had the Dream 18 shirts, Brent.
You do. Actually, I don't know if you have access to the swag link like we do.
And one out, I'll wear it on the show. You know that.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work out like that. But I appreciate you thinking about it. You got the hat. What are you doing?
No, the hat is great.
Okay.
I have my collection of hats over the past 4 years, I think. I've been out there, been lucky enough to have some fun with the golfers of the tournament.
And so, Hamby, I'm going to need your help in kind of guiding this with the different characters we have to kind of go through. We've got a lot of characters. We got a lot of video to assess. And so, for those who don't know, Dream 18 is our annual charity golf tournament. We hold it every year at Southampton Golf Club. And look, it is more than just the normal golf tournament because we're able to integrate and involve all of the local sports teams in Jacksonville and get everyone excited about not just Action Sports Jacks and raising money for St. Michael's Soldiers and North Florida Junior Golf, who, by the way, we raised over $30,000 this year, now well over $250,000 over the decade plus that we've done this tournament, which is awesome. We absolutely love that and can't thank our sponsors and support from the community enough, including from the Jacksonville Armada, who've been a big supporter of this thing the entire way. So it's been great to have you guys able to support us as well. Those of you within the organization. There's a little Dream 18. Yeah. This is the Marcel imagery, I'm guessing. A nice picture that he took.
I had a nice picture if you saw it on the Armada socials of our sign.
Did you?
Yeah. With the golfer, doing the golf sign.
I've always said in shooting golf and in covering golf, it is one of the best when it comes to visuals, right? There's so many beautiful visuals you can get in the game of golf because they're intentionally making a golf course look pretty in the background. You got bright greens, bright blues, The stark contrast of the little white ball, all that kind of comes along with. There you go. There it is.
How nice that one is.
This is very nice. Very nicely done.
Thank you, Stuart.
And there's the logo. You see the same logo right there. Beautiful, beautiful thing, Lou. All right, so what we do every year with the Jacksonville Armada is you get set up at one of the holes, and basically the way it works is that you have a soccer ball there, and you give these golfers the opportunity to kick the soccer ball, and wherever they're able to kick the soccer ball to is where they then get to tee off from. So the benefit being if you got a good boot on you and you could send one long, well, then you're going to maybe trim off 30, 40, 50 yards off your hole. What hole are you on again? Eighth?
Hole 8.
Okay, so that's that's the par 4, long par 4, big bunker on the left.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got a big old open fairway there, and as far as you could kick it, well, then you're going to be able to benefit and tee off a little closer to the hole. Yep. Maybe turn it into a drivable par 4. That's the idea here, right?
Yeah. It's.
Have you ever played that course?
No, I don't.
Do you play golf?
I don't play golf.
I was going to say I don't know if you actually play golf.
I like to dabble in watching golf sometimes. The big events.
Yeah.
My boy John Rahm.
Yeah. Wait, your boy's a live guy?
He's a Spanish
This is
guy.
a whole nother conversation. We're not getting into this right now.
Live.
Okay, let's get into some film review, and let's talk about what we're looking at here. So we're starting off with Nathan, the head honcho, president of Jacksonville Armada. You would think so you don't tee it up or anything? Let's take a look.
No.
All right, nice little strike on the ball. Who shot this?
It was solid. Me.
Okay, let's see.
On my phone after being out there.
You got to follow the ball, not the guy standing there.
I want to see the follow through.
Okay.
Nathan's was decent. It went to the next tee.
That's solid, very solid. Okay, yeah. You see what I'm saying with those bunkers?
There's Corbin running.
Corbin running to go chase it down. The key is you gotta aim for those bunkers and hit it over.
Yes.
If you're playing the course really. Now this, if you're able to tee it up from way up there, well then you're in much better shape. All right, so Nathan, solid.
Solid.
I mean, as one would expect. How about Marcel Robinson, the self-proclaimed best athlete in the world?
His daughter plays soccer.
He's been practicing a lot with Ariana to get her geared up for Atlantic Coast season. I don't know the hand. You're not a kicker.
He went with the golf club foot. The solid swing.
Didn't quite have the same distance as Nathan's, however.
Yes. It was a pass to Corbin, is what it was.
It was.
That's
but
what we'll say.
He's also in long pants, and he's been working. He was working at the golf tournament here, so some challenge. Let's see. It's not terrible, but it's more of a pass.
He blamed it on the shoes.
Okay. Well, and he's using the inner foot. Where would you want to strike this for purposes of distance? Are you talking like?
Is this Bachman? Is this what's happening?
Yeah, this is Johnny Box, our guy, former anchor. Is he going to hold the club as he does? Yeah, he's holding the club.
It's impressive.
Left-footed.
Little toe poke.
His daughter, by the way, plays college soccer at Mercer. So he's certainly kicked it around a few times. Their team, by the way, when they got to me at the 12th hole, they were struggling. They were on the struggle bus for sure. You got Burrish there giving him some tips in that blue shirt. See here. Okay, it's not too bad. See, the problem is they're not getting any air.
Well, and the grass is not like soccer grass.
Right,
it's meant to slow down that ball.
All right, so we got Burrish.
Catch that one?
That looks like his tee shot at 12.
This is Burrish attempt number 1. There is a second attempt.
Oh no,
I believe, and it looks better than this.
That's just a short little ground ball. That looks exactly like his tee shot at 12. By the way, same location, same trajectory, which is okay. So here's the makeup for chief meteorologist Mike Burrish.
Mike Burrish hits from the whites, so he gets a kick from the whites. And that was decent.
That was better. Off the right foot, a little to the right.
So he got to the next tees. We're a little generous there. At hole 8.
Okay, we'll take one more look at it here from the chief.
The chief was happy after this one.
Okay,
he got air on it.
You got some air on it. Who else we got? Where we going? Oh yeah, we're the kicker. This is Josh Scobie. One would anticipate that years of a professional life kicking a ball would benefit him. Former soccer player, as every single kicker who's ever played in the NFL is.
There's a lot of
See, now he's doing steps. He's doing the steps because he's a professional. Yeah. Now, what kind of distance can he get is the question. It's tough. You're not on a tee. Oh, there you go. Little side steps. All right, he's getting warmed up. He doesn't want to hurt himself. All right, looks like he got some good distance. See, it's the height. The height is key. You get it off the ground. We didn't pan through to
No,
go see.
I don't
Did it
think
go
so.
far-ish?
It did. It
okay,
did.
good distance.
But you know what? We
Our
have a
buddy
bunch
Martin
of these.
Buckley there with him.
A bunch of these athletes like Scobie, I think you're gonna see Tommy K in a little bit.
Okay.
But a young kid ended up toe poking it the farthest. But
Really?
that's Tommy. I think that's Tommy
No,
K.
that's Coach Isles, I think.
Oh, that's Maddie.
Yeah.
That was decent.
Right?
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good kick now. If you go
He's not too far retired from the game though.
Yeah,
Maddie.
if you're in the air and you get it to the next tee box, I feel like that's solid, and then you got a good little rollout. So somebody toe poked it the furthest?
Yeah, it ended up getting a nice little bounce off that second tee and going to that farthest. I think that
Here's Tommy K.
white tee.
Here's the head coach.
A lot of complaints, not necessarily from TK, but from the masses about how hard the ball was. But,
Really?
we underinflated it.
Underinflated it?
Yeah, a little bit.
So you didn't even do they wanted it harder.
They wanted it softer.
Softer. They have soft feet.
Yeah.
I don't know. Golf shoes aren't really that hard on the top of them. I'm trying to think through it. Coach K.
Tommy K always usually one of the better.
That's all of them,
strikes.
right? That's right. I believe that's all of them that we have.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. So about how I would expect it. The people who work in the industry of soccer are good at kicking a soccer ball.
It's always fun to watch the
This
70-year-old
just
guys.
in. Yes. Now, you weren't filming everybody.
No,
right?
I was not. I filmed.
You were generous.
Yes. Yeah.
You were kind not to film everybody, but I'm sure you had some fun ones there.
Definitely did. Some of those groups that I remember year after year.
They
always love to attempt it.
I wonder if you could put it on a tee maybe for some of the non-soccer people.
Yeah, that's the debate. I think next year we're gonna put it on a little
roll of tape.
A little cone.
Just a roll of tape. Yeah, like one of those. Yes,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
One of those low cones
Like a
would be
tee.
perfect. I think that would be a good move here, because then you get you're at least getting a little bit of air underneath it. A little bit. You have fun out there?
I did.
Did you get any
it's always
snacks?
fun. We're there with usually in the same hole as Fogo de Chao.
Oh, the candied bacon.
So it's candied bacon we get, and
I had some delivered to me on the 12th hole, so very thankful for that.
yeah, I have too much candy bacon every year. I'll tell you that much. Definitely.
Oh, that's not possible.
Definitely.
Not possible. Shout out to Sean and Daniel jumping in the chat. We'll jump in there a little more here in just a little bit. We got a lot to cover here on Fleet and Footy. There you go. Sean, Daniel, hello. Greetings.
Papito.
How we doing? Papito. What was that thrown in there? Papito.
He's calling you his papito.
Papito. What's that mean?
Like his papa, like his father.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, because I am a father.
I guess so. I guess you are. Yeah. Can't be me.
I mean, I don't know, Lou.
I don't know either, Stuart. I don't know if I am. Or
I don't know, Lou. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we got This Week in Armada History. We're going to review and preview a little Armada Academy.
Yes.
MLS Next season is underway. I actually made an appearance out there.
You did?
I might never again, based on results. Maybe I should, and maybe I shouldn't show my face. I think the
You gotta
kids
come back out
the
later.
kids were starstruck, affected their play.
Co-host
Is that
of Fleet
possible?
Footy.
Is that possible?
Yeah, well, they do watch the show. A lot of the academy
That's what I'm saying.
does watch the show.
Yeah, we'll talk about that here in just a little bit. We'll continue our college soccer discussion as well. Obviously, big thanks to Coach Ali Simmons jumping on at the top of the show. If you missed it, go to our YouTube page. Just back it up to the beginning of the show. You can act like you were there at the very beginning, and you can rewatch the interview.
Yes.
It's just that easy. Beautiful thing. We send you to break here with Nathan Walters. Boot. Send it to the next tee. Run, Corbin. Run. All right, we'll be right back here on Fleet and Footy, brought to you by a live credit union on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. People helping people. It's at the core of what a live credit union is all about, and it's been that way for over 70 years. From the start in 1954 to today, the mission remains to inspire financial wellness and give you a financially fit lifestyle. Alive Credit Union and its employees are committed to not only serving their valued members, but also our community here in Northeast Florida. I had a chance to see that commitment firsthand as Alive partnered with our Action Sports Jacks 24/7 team to bring you Armada men's and women's soccer broadcasts. Inside the 18, it is a shot, and it's a goal! Chloe Chivers. And that connection to the community continues with Alive Credit Union support of the Police Athletic League of Jacksonville. Alive Credit Union's commitment to our community also involves serving the financial needs of all first responders through the recent merger partnership with City and Police Federal Credit Union. Join the community and become a member of Alive Credit Union today. Find out the many ways you can be inspired in financial wellness at alivecu.coop.
Imagine a brokerage platform that gives agents the flexibility to move between comp plans so that they can spend their entire career in one place while earning stock and recruiting other agents. And imagine the entire enterprise is created and backed by a proven industry innovator. Now imagine this platform already exists. Imagine you own this platform. Imagine how large you can grow, how much revenue share you can earn. Just imagine.
Year 2 is in the books for the Jacksonville Armada women's under-23 squad, taking another step forward in the Women's Premier Soccer League. Under the guidance of head coach David Goff, the girls in blue went undefeated at home for a second straight season, including a dramatic draw in the opener.
And they've left it to the death. Unbelievable stuff.
And a late winner to end the season at home.
Headed on. Here's a chance. Gianna Ramirez brings it down, still alive, takes a shot, and into the back of the net.
After fielding a younger roster in 2025 with talent from all across Northeast Florida, the future is bright for the Armada women's team. We highlight the ladies and all things Jacksonville Armada each week on Fleet and Footy on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
I'll put one in the back of the net for you.
Join us for player profiles, fun interviews, and the very latest on the Fleet and all things footy. That's every Thursday at 2 p.m.
Campion Law will fight for you till the bitter end. We suffered several injuries along with the car being totaled. They checked on us literally almost every day for the next 2 weeks, just making sure, are you okay? Do you need anything? Even Chris was
This
texting
is
us.
Fleet
"What
and
can we
Footy
get?"
on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. Sponsored by Alive Credit Union.
Welcome back. Fleet and Footy. You just like looking for the cameras all around. I mean, we all do. How we doing?
Thanks for the hat.
Love your free stuff.
Yeah.
And this counts, by the way, as a unique outfit,
Of course.
as you've never worn a jumbo shrimp shirt before
This is correct.
here on the program. And yes, Ian, that makes more sense that Sean would refer to Daniel as dad than me.
I understand now.
Though I am also a dad. Shout out to the baby. Yeah, man. Rocking and rolling here on a Thursday, beautiful Thursday afternoon on Fleet and Footy. Always a great way to start my work week. Get to hang out with Lou for an hour, talk some soccer. Is there anything better than that?
No, there's not. I get to compile everything that happened this week in the world of football and present it to you. Sometimes surprise you.
You do surprise me sometimes. Before we get to the academy, boys, and then we'll talk a little college soccer, how about this week in Armada history? You ready for that?
Yes, I am.
For perhaps my favorite of the jerseys, T-Men time, baby.
This is from September 26, 2015. So,
Tomorrow.
yes.
Wow, a decade ago tomorrow?
Yes.
Holy cow, 10 years.
The T-Men game.
Yep.
This is a great game. Freddie Adu is actually on the Tampa Bay Rowdies in this matchup. You get the first goal here by Lucas Scaglia, the cousin-in-law of Lionel Messi.
Cousin-in-law.
So he's cousins with his wife.
Gotcha.
But he's part of the crew, the Messi crew. So a little bit of lore there. And then
That's how we got the video of Messi saying good luck to the Armada.
yes,
right?
yes.
Is that the connection
yes,
there?
I'm pretty sure that is the connection there.
There's Miguel. What's up, Miguel?
Miguel making some big saves in a really nice, I hate to say it, purple jersey, but it's a nice Nike purple jersey.
It was fitting. It fit him well.
And second half here, you get Pascal Million scoring the second goal of this matchup.
We mentioned off the top of the show, by the way, of course, playing at the baseball grounds. That's where this one is taking place, as you can tell, against the in-state rivals, Tampa Bay, the Rowdies and their hoops. They love the hoops. I do think Rowdies and hoops is a classic combination.
I don't know if Joe Cole was still there, but you got Joe Cole, I think, Freddie Adu.
There's a good goal.
Yeah.
Pascal. Cut. Oh, nice. Defender overran it.
Slots it home.
Opened up that spot on the far post, and off he went. Pascal Million. All right, big 2-0 win for the Armada. Hammy, can I get your thoughts on the team end jerseys there? What did you think of the throwback? Are you aware of the lore? You don't know the lore, do you?
I don't even know what that means.
Okay, the lore. So way back in the day, Jacksonville had a franchise in the original NASL that was the T-Men, which, makes perfect sense for a Jacksonville franchise, right? They had just moved to Jacksonville from up in New England, where they were the T-Men, and they just kept the name.
Bro.
Yeah. Well,
it's like the Icemen.
A little yes and no.
Well, Icemen is a little bit, you can throw
it's like
Icemen everywhere.
It's like the Utah Jazz. How much jazz is happening in Utah? Not a whole lot.
If they were the Sweet Tea-Men, maybe I would have gone for it.
Sweet Tea-Men.
Because, up in New England, they're not drinking sweet tea.
No, they're not. They certainly aren't. But I loved those. I loved it because it was a throwback jersey for a franchise that,
you weren't even really
had just gotten formed in the NASL. So you were able to pull from the old roots. It'd be like if the Jaguars went with like a Bulls, Jacksonville Bulls, USFL kind of throwback,
Sure.
Similar idea. Anyhow, I enjoyed the T-Men look. I have a jersey at the house. I think I got Matt. I think I have Boehner's one of those. Shout out to Matt Boehner. He's watching. And Ian, hey, I'm right there with you, man. See, there you go. Originally owned by Lipton Tea. The team.
Ah, there you go. There's some history for you.
And thus the T-Men. I just figured they threw it in a bay. I don't know. Say it. But yeah, so that was cool, and that was a good color contrast in that one. It's also one of our great pictures we have of Tommy K. He was one of the models for the T-Man jersey.
I could have pulled those up.
No, you don't have to.
I know, but I could have. Is what I'm saying.
You could have. But yeah, Ian, I do miss that rivalry as well, and the Fort Lauderdale Strikers at the time as well. It was great having those. Anytime you have those in-state rivals, it's a whole lot of fun. You're able to form a good back and forth with the other supporter groups. I don't know how cordial maybe we were with Ralph's Mob, the folks from Tampa Bay. I know a lot of times their stickers are getting covered up by our stickers.
Yeah, and I
know that's an automatic.
Maybe some signs went missing, I think, or some banners a few times.
You're saying there's some history.
Feel
free to drop it in the chat, boys.
I think so.
I know you might know a few more things than I do. Certainly from those old days and the rivalries, and a whole lot of fun had. But speaking of in-state rivalries, let's transition to the academy, shall we, Lou?
Yeah.
And this past weekend and this upcoming weekend, kind of a split Inter-Miami showcase. So U17s had their chance against the Herons this past week.
Yeah, it's always a tough matchup against Inter-Miami. The boys were definitely excited for this matchup, but they also know that they get to play this team again in 2 weeks. Unfortunately, the Fleet fall to the Herons, but they know that they can get some revenge this weekend. They go on and they play a doubleheader this weekend in South Florida against Weston and Inter-Miami. And I've been circling this weekend every single time we throw up the schedule graphic that this is quite a tough away weekend. Weston's been a perennial academy within Florida for quite some time now and is one of the better MLS Next programs that isn't associated with a top-tier MLS club. And obviously, Inter-Miami got to play at Lockhart Training Park, I think they call it, and try to get that W this time.
We did enjoy the color contrast here as well, as mentioned. The boys in blue taking on
I do have to shout
the
out
Herons in pink.
Operations Manager Corbin Lowe for this one specifically. I asked for this color combo, and he came through on that end.
You have that kind of power.
So
you got that pull.
The teams coordinate, prior to the matchup, what's going on, and I told Corbin, that this will look good for picks. The pink always gets liked, so I had to say that.
I feel like it would have looked good with any of our colors.
Yes, the black it would have been hot. It was a very hot day that day. But the black versus pink would have been nice too, I think.
I say it was hot. I went and stood under a tent for the half watching. I will say it was fun to kind of watch some of the the better stretches of play that the boys were able to put together. Now, final score not indicative of, I think, how I saw them perform. Gave up some soft ones in the first half while I was there. But at the same time, I saw a good 15, 20-minute stretch where they were on the attack. They had great chances, and they basically were living on Miami's side of the field. So hopefully a chance to kind of get right on the road, put together a little better performance, and see what they can do here this upcoming week. Now, you got another interview for us. You want to set this up?
Yeah, we mentioned last weekend that this player committed to the University of Akron to play for the Zips.
Go Zips.
Cole Perez. I got to catch up with Cole after practice last night. He kind of saw this one coming, after shouting him out on the show last week. So he was prepared, and he did a great job. It's another one of these players who is a leader on their respective squad, and he earns it. He earns.
So I got distracted looking at the chat. The boys chimed in there just about the some of the chants that they did, and yeah, Ian providing his input as well. Oh goodness,
I totally missed all those.
Yeah,
totally
we got locked in. But yeah, let's go ahead and listen to your interview with Cole Perez and his bright future ahead in the game of soccer.
I'm here with U19 defender and midfielder Cole Perez, just recently committed to the University of Akron. What made the University of Akron, the Zips, the right choice for you?
Yeah, I went on a visit up there about a week and a half ago, and then just everything about it felt like home as soon as I got there. The team, the coaching staff was all welcoming. Just loved the vibes of the campus. Watched the game while I was there as well, and just a good spirit, good style of play, and I just knew from the jump. I kept on thinking about it that I wanted to go there.
The Zips have such a strong soccer tradition. How excited are you to be a part of this program and play, but also play in the Big East?
I'm so excited. I mean, the Zips they've been consistently in the top 25, good program, a soccer school as well. Everybody respects the soccer in Akron, which I think is huge. They don't have a football or a basketball team as their main sport. Soccer's their main sport there, so I'm excited to be a part of it.
How do you think your time at the Armada Pro Academy prepared you for this college level of play?
I think it helped me tremendously. I've been here for about a year and a half now. I came the beginning of last year, and Coach Tommy, Coach Elmar, all the staff have helped me grow to the player I am now, and I think it's really put me out there to get this opportunity to go to Akron.
You've played both as a defender and a midfielder. How does that versatility help your game?
It's helped me tremendously as well. I mean, I started at the 6 in the midfield, and then the transition to center back, it just made it so much easier, just seeing everything in front of me. It's also very nice to be able to play both positions, as the Akron staff has said as well. Just being versatile, yeah, it's helped me lots.
What role has Coach Tommy played in helping you get to this point?
He's played a huge role. I mean, he's taught me so many things while he's been my coach, and even when he's not now, I still have conversations with him that help me continue to grow as a player. Yeah, he's just a new voice for me last year, and then just taught me so many things to be able to get this opportunity to commit to the University of Akron.
When you were going through the recruiting process, how important was it to have someone like Coach Bolowich on your side who has decades of success at the college level?
I mean, it was huge. I mean, it's just a big credibility you have on your side. If the Akron coaching staff wants to make sure they're getting what they think they are, they can make the call to Coach Bolowich. Just double check on me, what kind of player I am, and Coach Bolowich believes in me and has seen me as a player and backs me.
What are your personal goals for this season with the Armada Academy?
My goals, I mean, similar to what the 19s did last year. I mean, we planned to go to Fest, to go to Flex, finish as high as possible, get into GA Cup as well, just as last year, and then, yeah, just grow as a team throughout the season and just do well in those big showcases and tournaments.
And a little bit more of a fun one, but what's your go-to pump-up song before a big match?
I'd have to say anything Drake. Drake's the GOAT.
All right, thank you, Cole.
Thank you.
Lou, can you confirm that Drake is in fact the GOAT?
I do enjoy me some Drake. I don't know about the GOAT. You know, that's one of my favorite words, but Drake is great. Drake is definitely great.
I hate the term the GOAT, by the way.
I know you do. I know you do. Just as much as Starboy.
Right up there. It's right up there. Because you can't have multiple things be a GOAT. Like, if it's the greatest, it's one. There's one thing. One thing is the greatest.
But someone might be the greatest in their specific thing, you know. You don't know where they're coming at the GOAT angle from.
Don't like it. That's why you can't use it. It's a terrible term. Anyhow, did Drake lose like a rap battle or something? I don't know.
A theoretical rap battle, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's not the greatest at the moment, is he?
Not quite.
Give me some Fleetwood Mac and I'll be ready to go. Just
Baby.
strike up the chain.
So Fleetwood.
That's my song, man. You get to that solo in the chain. Oh, solid.
It's got to be everywhere for me. Fleetwood Mac everywhere.
There's a lot of good Fleetwood. Now they're not all really good pump up songs. Like,
No.
I'm not running to it quite. See, MJ is the GOAT.
There you go.
You agree with that?
You're asking a young guy who the GOAT is.
Doesn't
in
he have a
basketball?
logo with the GOAT?
MJ?
Yeah, doesn't he? He does. He
MJ
did
has
something.
a...
I know
You
the
can't see
MJ
my feet,
logo.
but my feet are spread out right now.
I'm aware of what the MJ logo looks like. Anyhow. Okay, get back on track. Let's talk a little more college soccer. If you missed it off the top of the show, it was great to have Ali Simmons join the program and talk a little bit about the River City Rumble upcoming. Let's talk a little bit about his competitors this coming Saturday night, and that's the University of North Florida, the Ospreys. As mentioned, the men's team is clicking on all cylinders right now and has performed very well as of late with, what do you say, 5? Yeah, 5 straight wins, including a big 7-1 victory against Trinity College of Jacksonville here on Tuesday night for senior night. Perfect way to kind of get into conference play. Good chance to get some depth time on the field and rack up some scoring. They did that.
Yeah, Mercer's not a bad opponent. Like you mentioned, they played them just before this matchup, but it's always good to see a score like that on senior night.
A couple goals for Mark Romano.
Nice.
In that one. A hat trick for Geraldo Neto. So always nice to get a hat trick out there. No ham bones, though, in that one.
No ham bones.
Had a chance. Couldn't get it. But, of course, they've got the big one coming up this week on the road. We talked about UNF and really how impressive their season has been. They won at Mercer 1-0, at South Carolina 2-0, at Coastal Carolina 4-1, and then at home against FAU 5-0. That's their last 5 games. All wins coming into ASUN play. Now, you only have 7 matches left in the season, 6 of them in conference. So now it really matters. Now is where you got to pick it up and do well against JU, Stetson, Florida Gulf Coast. That's it. Round robin. You play all those teams twice, and then you see where you land for the ASUN tournament.
Yeah, not too far travel times for either of these teams in Jacksonville, UNF, or JU.
They're really close, yes.
Yeah. Well, you know, the other Florida teams they get to play in the ASUN.
Stetson's not bad.
No.
Yeah, a couple hours down the road, Adderland. And then Gulf Coast, Fort Myers is a bit of a haul, but could be worse. How about the women's side? Let's start by talking about JU.
Yes.
And they are really playing well right now. So on the women's side, those teams actually started conference play this past week. So for JU, that includes a 6-0 win out of conference against South Carolina State. But before that, since our last show, by the way, the JU women played 3 matches. They won 3 matches, and they won them by a combined score of 17-0.
Impressive.
So they beat West Georgia 5-0, beat Queens of Charlotte 6-0, and then last night take care of business against South Carolina State. So now that sets them up for the River City Rumble against the University of North Florida, who also comes into this one at 2-0. In ASUN play. They also played West Georgia and Queens, so the way they do it, you kind of travel and push forward. And hey, number 2 in the nation in scoring offense. Well, if you win your last 3 by an aggregate of 17-0, that's gonna happen.
Well, 2 of those opponents are ASUN opponents.
Yes,
so
yeah, that's what I was saying. 5-0 and a 6-0. Yeah, they are in a good place when it comes to goal differential, for sure. They also won a 9-0 earlier this year. They won a 4-1. Then they played some really strong teams. Kind of had a little stretch there of Miami, Troy, FAU, FIU. Now they're back into conference play. So Sunday, 7 o'clock at UNF, at Hodges Stadium, home of the Ospreys. They will take on the River City Rumble against the... Oh, you got more stats for me.
More stats.
Number 3 in the nation in points per game. That's a lot. Number 4 in total goals. Shots on goal.
Boom, boom, boom.
Top 10 in total points. ASUN, they're the best. 2 matches.
Coach Moon's got the girls on it right now.
Good. Like to see it.
And if, Hammy, you want to quickly go through the UNF Vid 1 really quick. This is the UNF women's team. Scored an impressive goal.
Let's see it.
This past game, but you
enough-
can tell me if this was on purpose or
enough
not.
stats that you rolled through there for me.
But it's a really nice goal, and UNF get the win, 2-1, coming into this River City Rumble matchup.
That was against Queen's University of Charlotte.
Yeah, they get the job done. Also, they do the double versus Queens and West Georgia and win both matchups.
Let's take a look here. Oh, the little outside the boot poke.
That's nice. That's nice. Running towards the ball, away from the goal. Throw that foot up. Ali Fakani with the goal. I thought that was really impressive.
Very good.
Look at this one more time. Boom. That's nice. That's really nice.
You like that?
Yeah.
Cool. Beautiful. So now they take on JU here Sunday night, 7 o'clock. It's time for the River City Rumble. By the way, that win, a big win for the University of North Florida and for the program because that marks 50 wins in program history for UNF. Coach Eric Falconer over there doing a great job with the Lady Ospreys. They pick up a big win, do it at home at Hodges, and feel looking great. Corey Levine, great job.
Yep.
Head groundskeeper there. Keeps that thing in tip-top shape. So they played 2 at home. Now they got to play 1 on the road here this upcoming Sunday for the River City Rumble. All right, we're getting a little heavy on the show, a little tight on time. So we're going to take actually, sorry, I want to get one more in there. I want to get Edward Waters in there as well because they put up another 2-touchdown performance against Allen University. I'm sorry, Allen. Why do we keep scheduling Allen every week? I would schedule them every week. They won 14-1 last week, and now they got a 14-0 victory. Shout out to Edward Waters University. They get another resounding victory. Do they? Do they ever? They got a game tomorrow at home, 1 o'clock against Flomo. You ready for a matchup against Flomo?
What, Flomo?
That's Florida Memorial University.
Florida Memorial.
Flomo. They call it Flomo. We call it Flomo. They call it Flomo too.
I know FAMU. I know that one.
It's different. This is Flomo.
I know.
Coming to town. All right. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back here on Fleet and Footy. We got your weird soccer story of the week. We got some MLS thoughts and much more. Stay with us here on the program.
Ancla Dorada. The official bear of your Jacksonville Armada.
When you think sports, you think Action Sports Jacks, the official station of the Jaguars, on location for every game. But the most experienced team in town doesn't stop there. From high school football to the big events in the area, Action Sports Jacks is always on. Now, we take that to a new level. Action Sports Jacks 24/7 is around-the-clock coverage of the teams you love and the moments you can't miss. The best local sports in Jacksonville on Action Sports Jacks 24/7. People helping people. It's at the core of what Alive Credit Union is all about, and it's been that way for over 70 years. From the start in 1954 to today, the mission remains to inspire financial wellness and give you a financially fit lifestyle. Alive Credit Union and its employees are committed to not only serving their valued members, but also our community here in Northeast Florida. I had a chance to see that commitment firsthand as Alive partnered with our Action Sports Jacks 24/7 team to bring you Armada men's and women's soccer broadcasts. Inside the 18, it is a shot, and it's a goal! Chloe Chivers! And that connection to the community continues with Alive Credit Union's support of the Police Athletic League of Jacksonville. Alive Credit Union's commitment to our community also involves serving the financial needs of all first responders through the recent merger partnership with City and Police Federal Credit Union. Join the community and become a member of Alive Credit Union today. Find out the many ways you can be inspired in financial wellness at alivecu.coop.
Hey everyone, Olivia Olivia Tasley here from Action Sports Jacks to tell you all the different ways you can watch our new 24/7 network. 3 easy steps. You don't even need a pen and paper to write it down. Step number 1, download the app. Search Action News Jacks in your app store, either on your phone or your smart TV. Then, once you're on the app, click on that little drop-down menu in the upper left-hand corner with the 3 little lines. That'll show you these options, and boom, right here, click Action Sports Jacks 24/7, and you will be brought to our continuous stream channel. That app can be accessed through all these different platforms, whether you have Roku, Fire TV, Smart TV, Apple TV, or Google TV. You can find our app. Now, if you don't have access to the app, don't worry, we still got you covered. We're across all social media platforms, from Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, Twitch. We have a podcast channel. Plus, check out our short reels on our TikTok. Action Sports Jacks 24/7. It's on all the time and everywhere.
This is Fleet and Footy on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network, sponsored by a live credit union.
Hey, welcome back to Fleet and Footy, and we got some hardware handed out as we head for home here on Fleet and Footy. Big Lou, the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, you're looking at, on your left, Atana Bonmati from Barcelona and Spain, respectively, and on the right, you have the men's player, winner of the Ballon d'Or, Ousmane Dembele, PSG. They obviously won Champions League. I was going to say Club World Cup, but they didn't.
That's interesting. Both players play in their respective domestic leagues.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
And the biggest stars, some of the biggest stars of their national teams as well.
Here's your women's rankings all the way down to 30th.
Yeah, they go up to 50, I believe.
Really?
You got a couple circles here. 12th, Marta from Orlando Pride, who had a great year last year. Barbara Banda, who scored
She's never
going to
retire, by the way, Marta.
No.
Nor should she.
She's great. I just watched her
recently. She just goes and scores amazing goals all the time, no matter the fact that she's been playing this for 70 years.
Yeah, she's fantastic to watch. Barbara Banda put in the goals last year a lot. Yep. And you got Lindsay Horan /Heaps there at 26. We shouted out prior to coming back.
All right, how about the men's rankings? We can flip on over to those and take a look here.
Yeah, it was always going to come down to Ousmane Dembele or Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal ends up getting the Young Player of the Year award, so I think it was kind of a cop-out there. But Ousmane Dembele, very deserving of the award. His PSG teammate, Vitinha, in 3rd. Mohamed Salah, highest Premier League player, in 4th. And Rafinha, Lamine Yamal's teammate at Barcelona, in 5th.
Where's Bamanzi Alabarujo on here? Can we get him on the list?
He
had a great year for MLS Next, right?
Exactly.
Should he be up there?
He had a fantastic season.
Come on. He's 31st, I think, is what I heard.
He's just out of the picture.
Just right off this. Right next to Messi, who's also not in the top 30.
Messi and Ronaldo, not on the list?
Not on the list.
Not on the list.
Here's the thing, man. You leave the big leagues. You leave the consciousness of the people coming up with this stuff. It's like you don't even exist if you're over here playing in the U.S.
Although Messi is the only player to win a Ballon d'Or while playing for a non-European club, which was Inter Miami a couple years ago. Pretty insane.
So he still won it while he was already over here?
Theoretically, yes. He had played a couple games.
Was it like half and half?
He had played like a couple games over here. So
it was,
he was
really based on his final season.
Of course.
With PSG, right?
Yeah, and his time at the national team.
So he became the first ever MLS winner is how we're going to say it.
Get in.
Okay, why not? All right, we got like 5 minutes, so let's power through your takeaways. It's week 34, Lou.
It is week 34. We're getting
down
to it.
Long season, man.
It is.
Holy moly. Pigeons.
Pigeons take Charlotte's crown. Charlotte was looking to break the unbeaten record pre-shootout era in MLS. They don't. New York stopped them at 9 games unbeaten. Ojeda City Soccer Club. Martin Ojeda has been fantastic for Orlando City Soccer Club.
So Ojeda
has been
City.
non-stop scoring.
Sure.
Messi still has the magic. Messi has scored back-to-back braces now. He now leads the Golden Boot race. Probably he's going to need a couple in a couple years.
Need those
Whitecaps need to summit Mount Shield. The Whitecaps dropped a couple points last night in the Shield race. Is really between them and Inter Miami. If both those teams can win out, I believe it goes to a tiebreaker. And I think this is the best Supporters Shield race since, I believe, 2018 when New York Red Bulls won it. It's been really exciting down to the wire. Some of these teams still have a couple of games left in hand to play. So we'll see how the playoffs shake out.
So that's the Supporters Shield, but they're not the top teams in your rankings, are they?
Where?
The power rankings.
You got it right here.
Yeah. I was saying, you're talking about the Whitecaps in Miami.
Yeah, well, because they have a couple of games in hand,
Okay.
so I don't really know where they're going to shake out in the end of it. Philadelphia's almost played all their games. So is San Diego and Cincinnati.
Just saying, I feel like the teams that are battling for the title maybe.
Yeah,
I
got them 4-5 right there. I don't know how they're going to shake out. They've got more games
power
to play.
rankings are based on recent performance, right? And how they're playing right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
any surprises on here?
New York City FC pops in because they just punched their ticket into the playoffs, and they've had a really good late run. Charlotte's been in and out of my top 10.
They need it with how the Jets and the Giants are playing.
Yeah, not much going good up there in New York.
And the Mets right now, good gravy.
Actually, New York City FC just played at I'm going to say Shea Stadium. It's not called Shea Stadium.
Okay.
City Field.
You could say Shea if you want to. It's
I know. You're an old school man, so you like the names.
I like giving old school names. I think when I got into my Florida Miami highlights the other day, I said Joe Robbie. And on down to Joe Robbie.
You said the Orange Bowl?
Joe Robbie Stadium. It's Joe Robbie for me. It's going to be Joe Robbie anytime I announce it. By the way, shout out Ian in the chat. He's off to watch Rangers and Genk in the Europa League.
Oh, yep. Definitely some Europa League action on today.
Yeah. Also, Derek wants you to know he thinks you're out if you think LeBron's the GOAT.
Well, I like to know who he thinks the soccer GOAT is then.
Okay, Derek, if you're still in the chat, give us your soccer GOAT. Pele. GOAT.
You weren't even alive when Pele was around, were you?
What?
Were you alive when Pele was playing? Playing.
Probably not. 40. I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to give you some props there.
All right, we're running out of time. You know what that means. It's time now for the weird soccer story of the week. Lewis, we've got SJK here in 07. What do we got here for the fine folks from SJK? Tell me who this is.
Yeah, this is Finnish club SJK.
It's a great way to finish this.
Sanjoki. They have a brilliant tradition where fans in the stadium get a voucher for free sausage if a goal is scored in the 78th minute.
Wait. The 78th
there
minute?
You go.
There's the sausage. Okay.
Known locally as Makara Minuti. Spectators grow increasingly excited.
Does that mean the sausage minute?
As the minute approaches and passionately chant for sausages. Yes, it does.
Nathan, we need this. We need this. Can we get like the hot dog minute? You know?
I'm sure there's a way we tie in a sponsor to this. There's got to be.
This is awesome.
I love it. I love it. I'm sure Section 904 would be chanting sausages if they got free sausages.
I love this. Forget trying to hit 100 points in a basketball game. Score a goal in the 78th minute. You get a sausage. That's a great weird soccer story of the week. Lou, thank you so much. That's going to do it for this edition of Fleet and Footy. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll see you again next Thursday at 2 o'clock.